And welcome to the Beehive Blitz. Coming off maybe the greatest victory in Utah high school football history, beating IMG Academy from Florida to move up to number 6 in the national rankings, Corner Canyon had trouble against Lone Peak High tonight.
This was a shock. The Chargers, bit of a letdown against the Knights. This is a possible 6A title preview, huh? The Knights playing some defense against the high-powered Chargers. Wesley Valgerdson picks off Helaman Kasuga with a name like Wesley.
He's got to be good.
Sets up Lone Peak in great field position, and they capitalize. Quarterback Keepa Niamatolu keeps it himself. That's a keeper. 23 yards from the touchdown. Lone Peak on top. Back comes Corner Canyon. They get it to Seth Carlson around the end for a 5-yard touchdown. We are all tied up. Lone Peak knocking on the door once again. Niamatolu about to score, but he fumbles at the 1-yard line. Paxton Nagel recovers for the Chargers, but the Knights pull off the huge upset. The final score, 28-21. Niamatolu with 3 total touchdowns for Lone Peak.
That's crazy. Hey, West High School playing its first game against the in-state team at American Fork. The Cavemen with the lead early. Quarterback David Gaisford with a pass to Luke Broadbent. He escapes a couple of tackles, gets swarmed, but then keeps turning, finally muscles his way into the end zone for the touchdown. But Gaisford also threw a touchdown pass to the Panthers. His pass picked off by Jared Chase. They try to chase him down, but he takes this one all the way back. 65 yards for the pick 6 for Chase. West with the lead. But the Cavemen come back. Gaisford to Will Miney on the little bubble screen. And Miney is going to, well, that's a touchdown for West right there to take the lead. Then it's American Fork coming back. Pass to Miney on the bubble screen, and he does the rest. 44 yards to pay dirt, and American Fork holds on to win this one at home. Final score, 41-15. Gaisford threw 5 touchdown passes for the Cavemen.
Brighton High looking for a 3-0 start. The Bengals at home against Riverton tonight. First possession, the Bengals with a 4th and 6. They go for it. Quarterback Rice Palapoi fires it over the middle to Sam Storrs. First down, keeps the drive alive. A few plays later, Mason Hartel takes it in from a yard out. Brighton on top, 7-0. Riverton trying to get something going, but quarterback Andrew Nielsen's pass picked off by Jackson Thompson. The Bengals take over, and they strike quickly. Palapoi with the laser to Case Beams. I guess you could say that's a laser beam. 74 yards for the touchdown. The Brighton Bengals go up 14-0. You like that one, Wes? You like that one?
Yes.
Let's do it again. Another laser beams. Palapoi to Beams. This one goes 67 yards, and Brighton, they cruise at home. The final score, 42-14. Mason Hartel with 3 touchdown runs for the undefeated Bengals.
How about we head up to Farmington? The Phoenix hosting Orem. The Tigers looking to stay unbeaten. Farmington moving early. Quarterback Will Peterson rolls to his right, spots a receiver, hooks up with Afu Fiafia. All alone, picks up a big game before being dragged down at the 11-yard line. The Phoenix finish off that drive. Peterson pumps on the pass, then connects with Fiafia again. An 11-yard TD pass, Farmington out in front. The Tigers trying to stay in it. Quarterback Caden Kawai pitches to Folletti Iongi. He dances his way into the end zone, and in the end, the Tigers stay unbeaten. Orem wins it, 24-19. Folletti Iongi had 2 touchdowns for the Tigers.
A really good matchup at Davis High. The Darts welcome in undefeated Mountain Ridge. Darts quarterback Trayton Bessinger showing off the goods. Fires over the middle to Bodie Sparrow. And Sparrow flies 40 yards for the touchdown. The Darts are off and running. Davis gets it back. Bessinger rolls out, throwing off his back foot. Hits Jackson Itaheo. Comes back for it for a 50-yard touchdown. This Davis offense so explosive. Now, Bessinger had 7 touchdowns last week. Throws his 3rd of the day here to Tyson Baggett. 21-0 Davis. The Darts playing some shutdown defense as well. Wyatt Bingham's pass picked off by that man, Bodie Sparrow, doing it on both sides of the ball for the Davis Darts. That sets up a short touchdown run by Owen Talbot, and Davis cruises in this one. 40-14 is the final. Bessinger ends up with 3 TD passes for the Darts.
We've got a battle of 2-0 teams at Highland as the Rams were hosting the Green Canyon Wolves, and the home team got on the board first. Charlie McConkey takes 3 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, 7-0 Highland. But in the second quarter, the Wolves get something going. Peyton Wilson hooks up with Hayden Schramm. He thought he'd scored the touchdown, but they ruled him down at the 1. A couple of plays later, they give it to Eli Wheatley, and he takes it over. That ties the game up at 7. Then the defense steps up. Highland's pass in the flat is picked off by Ben Wallace. All alone there, and the Wolves turn the turnover into points. Wilson keeps it himself, takes it 13 yards, touchdown. Green Canyon had the lead, but this game, Dana, went into overtime. Whoa. And the Rams get the victory, 27-21. Quarterback Manasa Pele with the game-winning 1-yard touchdown. Let's bring in the third member of our Beehive Blitz team.
Mr. Jordan Tracy. Jordan, you got your first taste of the Lehi experience tonight.
That's right, and Dana, we're so close, I could just feel the energy just being passed.
You can stay over there, though.
You don't want to touch?
Okay, there you go. Ding.
Zach felt it. Almost felt it. All right, so there was some great football being played in that part of the state. The Pioneers could challenge Corner Canyon in 6A this season. They're that good, but didn't quite show it early in this one, though. Let's go to the home of the Lehi Pioneers. Turnovers, the story early. Leonatasi Esquia comes up with the diving interception to set up the Pioneer offense, but just a few plays later, Charger Doty, he picks this one off near the goal line with a nice return to stop Lehi in their tracks, but the Miners, they're not going to get much off of that. Let's go to the second quarter. Check out the leg on Gavin Fenn. 51-yard field goal is up and good. Pioneers get on the board first, 3-0. Later in the second, after a few plays and what felt like endless penalties, Kasinya Afumi finds John Kulanushi over the middle with just daylight in the end zone in front of him. That's 7-3 Bingham, but it wouldn't muster more than that until it was too late. The final score in this one, Lehi winning it 34-23. Jet New had 3 touchdown passes for the Pioneers. The number 1 ranked team in Colorado, Cherry Creek, makes the trip to Skyridge High to battle the Falcons. And look, I found Waldo. What did I win? Well, Cherry Creek, they found something too in the second half. Their mojo down 17-0. Jeremiah Hoffman finds and dropping dimes to Brady Vodica hauls it in. That's 72 yards taken in, but punched in later by Jaden Fox to get Cherry Creek on the board. Next drive, it's the Hoffman-Vodica connection again, but this time he's going to finish the job, folks. 75 yards for the score, cutting the lead to 3. Getting scary there in Skyridge, but they hang on. Final score to this one, Skyridge 24, Cherry Creek 14. Keneal Sweetwine, one of 3 Falcons with a rushing touchdown in this one. And guys, there's something off the field I have to address. Charlie Smith, a junior at Lehi, sang the national anthem. It might have been the best national anthem I've ever heard.
Wow.
Look for her album, folks. It was amazing.
We'll have to listen for that.
I would normally record it, but out of respect the anthem, I put my camera down. Next time I'm recording.
All right, guys. I expect both Lehi and Skyridge to make deep playoff runs. Coming up, we've got more Blitz for you.
Exactly. It's a battle of unbeaten teams as Roy hosts Weaver. More Blitz coming up next.